Hi, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dr. Huanavoa. I wanted to follow up on a comment that I made related to implants. And, well, there's a lot of comments that I've made, but specifically, patients and doctors or medical experts in general are under the impression that the FDA follows closely associated with complications related to implants, and that's just not the case. The FDA is limited in its tracking of complications associated with implants and relies heavily on the manufacturers and the facilities that use particular implant devices to report the device complications directly to the FDA, and that's known as the MAUDE data, or just so because I keep forgetting, it's a manufacturer and user facility device experience. Big long acronym. And basically, the FDA requires that the manufacturer and hospitals, for example, as a user facility, report complications associated with a particular implant. But it does not require doctors or patients to report any complications to the FDA, and that part is voluntary. So if a patient has a complication associated with an implant, it can voluntarily send information into the FDA, but is not required. And of course, the same thing applies to doctors. But since doctors are the frontline workers associated with complications, they should be required, and they're not. And because of that, only a fraction of the number of complications are actually reported to the FDA. Not only that, the portal site for MAUDE data is so difficult, and I think that it's intentionally done that way because of pressure from the manufacturers, because it's not user friendly. So if you wanted to report a complication associated with your Essure breast implants, your Felshe clips, or something to any of those, it is very difficult to go into the portal site of the FDA, which I provided a link here, and report complications associated with your implants. With that said, the data is only reviewed, broadly reviewed. So it literally requires significant or sometimes catastrophic injury to a patient or group of patients, or the reported death of multiple patients, for the MAUDE data to become even useful to the FDA to try to cancel or try to recall devices. And as you're aware, for example, the Essure has not been recalled. As you're aware, complications with meshes and with Felshe clips and the such have not been recalled. So even though the MAUDE data for FDA evaluation is there, it's not very useful, and I think that it's intentionally designed that way to keep implants on the market even when they're dangerous. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.